Okay, great. Now all of our files have been uploaded, and you can see now that there are some files inside of my WordPress 2 folder. So we've got that done. Now the next thing that we need to do is we want to complete the installation process of our WordPress blog. So basically what I'm going to do is I need to navigate to this location here. Okay, so this would be for me, it is $7tutor.com/WordPress2. That is the folder in which I have installed my WordPress blog. So I need to navigate to that location within my web browser in order to complete the installation process. So I'm simply going to type that URL into my address bar, and here we are. Now again, the URL that I used was $7tutor.com/WordPress2. That's where I installed it. So when I navigate to that location, WordPress is now prompting me for the name of my blog. Okay, so it wants to know what's the name of the blog. So I'm going to select this default name here. For me, it's going to be my $7 Tutor blog. So that's the name of this blog that I'm creating. And the email address. I'll just select a default email address that I want to use for the administrator of this website. Now, when I'm adding this information in, basically what it's going to do is set up my administrative rights. So I've already input the information for the database and everything. If that information was not correct, I would have gotten an error message on this page rather than the information that I see where it's asking me for the blog title and the email address, and to complete the installation it would have given me an error. So I know that I'm still on the right track here. So I'm going to click on the Install WordPress button. It'll take just a moment, and here we have success. Okay, WordPress has been installed. Were you expecting more steps? Sorry to disappoint you. So very quick, very easy to install WordPress. Now as you can see, it's automatically established a username for us. Okay, the username by default is admin, and very importantly, it's given us a password. Now we're going to need to change this password, so we're also going to need this password in order to actually log in for the first time. So when you get to this step, it's very important that you do copy this information or write it down, and because you're going to need it to log in. So what I did was I simply highlighted this information, right mouse click and select copy, and I'm going to go ahead right away and log in so I don't lose this information, because if I lose it I won't be able to get it back because it's randomly generated. Okay, so again, the username by default was simply admin, and the password, we copied that, so I'm going to paste the password in there and select login. Now once we log in, WordPress gives us a notice here. Basically it's letting us know that we used an automatically generated password, and it's advised that we change that immediately. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to select yes, take me to my profile page, and at my profile page I want to change that information, because if I don't, the password that it generated for me might be a little difficult for me to remember. Okay, so here I could make some changes. If I wanted to change the nickname, I could do that, but I'm going to leave that the same. I'm going to leave everything the same except for the password. I'm going to enter in a new password. Okay, so I've got my new password entered in and confirmed, so I'm going to update that information. Okay, and here it tells me that my user information has been updated. So just so that I can make sure that I can log in and out easily, I'm going to log out now, and I'm going to log in with my new admin password. Okay, now I know that my new password is in effect and everything is working smoothly. So we've just set up our new database, and we took that database information that we got from the previous video. We took that information and we used it to modify our configuration file, and with that configuration file, we uploaded all of the files associated with our WordPress blog. We uploaded that to our web host, and finally we navigated to that location, which in my case was $7tutor.com/WordPress2, and that was the folder in which I installed my WordPress blog. We navigated to that location and completed the installation process. So now, for all practical purposes, our blog is complete. So let's go here, and I'm just going to open up my blog that I just set up, and here we have it, $7 Tutor blog, the blog we just created, and it looks to be live and functioning, and it's all ready to go. It's just a plain Jane blog, and nothing really exciting about it. But what we'll do in the next video is I'll show you how we can quickly and easily go in and spruce up this plain Jane WordPress blog using a theme and a couple of plugins that gives it some additional functionality. So we'll see you in the next video. Thank you.